Welcome to episode 3 of the Cinematographer's Monologue. I'm your host, Anthony Limbrick, and I'll also be performing the monologue for today. For those of you who are new, this segment is about me performing a monologue that I've taken 5 minutes to try and memorize. Then I'll set up the camera angles, lenses, aperture, lighting styles, and whatever else to help suit the tone or emotional vibe that I get from this monologue. Without further ado, let's begin. This episode's monologue is entitled A Walk in the Sun. Now, prior to me doing a brief read through to see what the monologue is about, I haven't really read this or I don't know what it's from. Here comes my initial read through. So it's about a vampire whose name is Alderaan, who doesn't want to bite the woman that he loves and turn her into a vampire for all eternity. Sounds like commitment issues to me. So I'm going to begin reading. Suck your blood. That's a lot more complicated than that, Kyra. It's a curse you don't want. You think it's power? You think being immortal is special? I understand that you want to be with me forever, and I do love you, deeply. But I have been around a long time, and I have had many great loves. Sorry to tell you this, but I'm telling you because it's the only way I can protect you. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. It's never been easy for me. One would think I would be wiser by now, but the heart always blinds the mind. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have. I want you to hate me. Please, hate me, Kyra. Hate me for the rest of your normal life. Emotions to leave, then stops. I love you. I've always loved you, but I don't want to make you like me. The day I do that is the day I take a walk in the sun. Woo! All right, so this seems extremely emotional, and I don't do well with emotion, mainly because I don't have emotions. So, my thoughts. One, this is like a mystic guy, he's a vampire, and vampires don't really exist. So typically when we want to have a scene that looks surreal, we'll put our subject directly in the center, kind of like I am now. Only I won't be looking directly at the camera, maybe off screen, because I am talking to someone. So I'll position myself so that the shadow side of my face is facing forward. Who knows, I might even look this way, just so it looks a little more different. We'll move on to lights. So he is a dark creature. So I'll probably copy what I did on episode 2 and have high contrast going on. So I'll yank off the diffuser on my softbox so it's directly hitting me, and I'll have some distance spread back against it so that it's only hitting a small portion of my face, leaving a majority of it dark and producing that high contrast vibe. Now, he seems to be the one in control, but he's also, feeling like he's pressed up against a wall. I'm going to have my camera angle still at eye level to show that he's in a conversational vibe. He really feels like he doesn't want to make Kyra, I believe her name is Kyra, he really doesn't want to make Kyra a vampire, even though I would totally want to live forever. That's my initial setup in my head. We'll see how this goes. All right, so we're in my shot now. I'm looking off to the right, trying to center myself in the middle of the frame. Other than that, I have one light going on in the back. I've got actually my softbox blocking this one light that I can't turn off in here because it was like a different color tone. And it makes my face look orange. So I've got it blocked off. I've got this high contrast shot to convey a lot of emotion that's going on into this scene. And I actually moved the camera a lot closer, so I have a close-up shot to, kind of put in the sense of gravity that's going on during this conversation. Now I'm just going to, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes to try and memorize this monologue. So, let's do it. My time starts now. Mm, 2 minutes and 30-second mark. Ah! Oh, well, that's time. Okay, so my current expectation. I wasn't able to memorize the entire monologue in 5 minutes. Oof, as given, but I feel like this is good. Let's go ahead and let's do it. Action. Suck your blood. It's a lot more complicated than that, Kyra. It's a curse you don't want. think it's power? You think being immortal makes you special? I understand you want to be with me forever, and I do love you, but I've been around a long time, and I've had many great loves. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but I'm telling you because it's the only way I can protect you. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Some would say that I've grown wise after all this time, but the mind is blinded by emotion. The day that I turn you into a vampire will be the day that I take a walk in the sun. So I'm going to go ahead and set this thing back up into a normal set. And that was difficult. So, you know, I used to think that I was a really great actor, but now, after trying to memorize a 1-minute monologue in like 5 minutes, I'm noticing the struggle. But some critiques that I have for myself: 1, I did not stay in character, and there were often times that I'd look away because I forgot things. 2, I honestly really liked the lighting setup. That was spot on. It was dark, contrasty. I was looking off into the distance. And that was about it. If you have any critiques for me, go ahead and put it in the comments below. If you have any monologues that you'd recommend, that you'd like for me to try out, hit them up. If you're a writer and you want me to do your monologue, hit me up. Let's do it. I think I hit all my bases. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of me, hit the subscribe and notification button. And other than that, you have a beautiful day.